Next one, a dividend.
So dividends are one of those things that are just when you learn about it and you hear people say, "Oh, that pays dividends" all the time. That's just a phrase. When you actually learn about it, you're like, "Wow, that's amazing." And I remember reading Andrew Carnegie, the great investor, great entrepreneur from over 100 years ago, said when he found out that you could buy a share of a company and then they pay you for owning a share of their company. You've done literally nothing other than buy a small share and they give you money. That's what a dividend is. Companies, usually bigger companies that have been around for a long time, 3M, Disney,
Ford is one of mine.
yep, they'll give you money for owning their company. And it's especially if it's just one share, it's a small amount, but if you get up to a lot of shares, it can be a pretty substantial amount of money. And again, you're not doing anything, they're doing all the work and they're just saying, "Hey, you're a shareholder, thank you, here's some money."
So they pay you. When does that happen? How often does that happen?
Yeah. Depending on the company and depending on different industries, Disney, for example, they actually cut their dividend during COVID because their cash flows were all wonky, and they still are. But they're 2 times a year when they actually have a dividend because of the cyclicalness of the movie industry. Just a lot of money comes in over holidays and Christmas, and also the cyclicalness of the travel industry, which is huge with Disney. But most companies, it's going to be 4 times a year. Quarterly, they have quarterly earning reports, and when those come out, they'll also say this is what our dividend is for this one. And then there are some that even give out special dividends. I own a few shares of Costco, and they had a special dividend because they had such a great year. And they said every single share owner gets $10. So imagine if you have, this is a lot, but if you had 100 shares of Costco, that's a lot of money that they just said, "Hey, thank you for being a shareholder. Here's some money."